Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, dear friends, dear viewers. In today's video, we are having sixth round of Challengers Group, Tata Steel. Let's go. So we are having the following games. Aydin Soleimanli won with the white pieces against Ediz Gurel. And once again, we see that unfortunately for Gurel, tournament doesn't go well for him. I think he is already losing third game, uh, which definitely cannot be good for any chess player, especially for Gurel. And in such a tournament where a winner gets the spot to the Masters group. So d4, knight f6. Yes, Nimzo with e3. Yes, bishop c3, b takes c, d takes c, bishop c4, c5 is another line. If I'm not mistaken, also d takes c, bishop c4, bishop e7 is possible. Takes, bishop d6. This is something new. Again, if I'm not mistaken, Fabi played against Wesley So. Knight f3, knight c6. e4, e5, d5, knight e7. h3, knight g6, short castle a6. Rook e1, bishop d7. Maybe even Fabi without going knight g6 at some point with the bishop on d7 played c6. Queen e7, white is slightly better. Yes, b4. Rook fc8. Black doesn't have any problems. Just c6. Why do you play queen e8? Why not c6? Maybe because of bishop a6. Rook c7, bishop b6, knight f4. Not very easy. c6, bishop a6 is there. And computer doesn't like this. Knight h7. Yes, knight f4, always bishop f1. Yes, white is already much better. Yes, threatening bishop a4. White is much better. Black is being tortured. And again, black got some chances. Maybe just knight 4 takes f5. Rook a4. Yes, very unpleasant endgame. And this is completely lost. Yes, king f6, knight d7. Very long game, 92 moves, and eventually Suleiman Lee won. Yes, another game. We are having Bulmaga against Vaishali. Game ended in a draw. A3. If I'm not mistaken, Roberto Vanisian recently played this line against Mamikon Gharibian. It was Armenian National Championship last round, and G5 was played by uh, Mamikon, and Robert went F5 after massive trades on D4, Queen B6, takes, and Robert probably pushed H4. Knight C6, Bishop E3, Knight D8, not even Queen E3, B takes C, long castle. Knight G takes F, Knight takes, Rook E1. Yes, computer likes more King E7. G3 was possible, and now G3 again. Rook F2, Rook F8. Anyway, Rook F8. And game ended in a draw. No, I don't think Vaishali had any real chances. Maybe Irina could play instead of taking knight d5 g3, but anyway, I don't think white had something big. Another game, Bok Benjamin drew against Nogerbek Kazibek, and let's see, and 98 and 96, bishop f4. With the idea is knight g3, probably to play bishop f5, takes, bishop h4, bishop h5, king d2, knight d7, knight a4, bishop g3, knight c4. Yes. So no doubt rook c4 doesn't really work, of course. Knight a6, d3, knight a5. Yeah, it's no doubt white is maybe slightly better. Only white can be better, of course. But Bok decided not to try much, and game ended in a draw. We are having another draw between Nguyen and Erwin Lamy, and Najdorf a4, knight d5. Yes, this position and this line recently was played in Magnus Carlsen VE game, German Bundesliga, maybe a couple of weeks A go, short castle. We see that Nguyen did not spend any time. Rook c6, 97, knight f6, queen g4, not the best move. Takes. Yes, h3, queen f4, and here after rook d7, white is much better. But g3 was played, queen c1, queen d1, takes, f6, and black doesn't have any problems. And even black is maybe slightly better, but of course not. Yes, black is better. And knight c5, rook c7, knight e6, game ended in a draw. Divya lost with the white pieces against Faustino Oro. Another very long game. Yes, I like white's position. Knight d4, c3, knight f6, queen d1, takes, queen d5. Yes, knight c6. Because rook c6, c4 is coming. White is already much better. Yeah, just rook e c1, queen a3, knight c4, takes, rook c4. With the idea is to play bishop c1. And black doesn't have problems. We are having a round equal position. Rook b6, huge mistake. But Divya didn't have much time. So the takes c would have been better, or queen b3, or even maybe just queen a2. Yes, queen d5 was finishing the game. Check. Queen d7, takes. Yes, stopping rook a7, takes, rook e7. And this game should end in a draw. Yes, no doubt this should end in a draw. And some small problems are there. Yes, already very unpleasant position. Check. King d3, g5, rook a4. Yes, this easily can be lost. Yeah, just knight e8, for example. Knight e8, and she resigns because g4, bishop e5, knight c7, bishop e8, knight c7. Yes, of course, out of the opening, Oro Faustino didn't have problems, but then slowly white managed to create some problems for black, but at some point, yes, Dia went knight g6. She had better move, but later on she had all the chances to make a draw. Another game we are having Arthur pitch pairs against Lou. Yes, Berlin. Endgame. Bishop e7. Yes, it's very interesting that 14 years old girl plays Berlin Endgame and plays very well. Yes, Arthur pitch pairs didn't spend any time. This b6, c5, king b7, rook d8, f5. Yes, the best move. Bishop e1, and players agreed in a draw after bishop h4, rook f1, bishop g5. And we are having another game, Nodirbek Yakuboev with the white pieces against Frederick Swane and London and h6 move, which recently has been played by Arjun Erigaisi in Qatar Masters and also later on by Manuel Petrosyan against Mamiko Gharibian. Yes, knight c4, d5, knight e5, maybe queen b6, bishop d6. But seems like Frederick is aware of uh, the move here. Queen c7, knight d7, queen a4, takes a6. And game ended in a draw. Okay, let's see the standings after 6 rounds. Erwin Lamy is having 4.5 points. Benjamin Bok and Nguyen Thaidaiwan 4 points. Lu Nogerbek Vaishali Suleiman Lee 3.5 points out of 6. Svane Frederick Nodirbek Yakuboyev 3 points out of 6. Gurel Oro Faustino 2.5 points out of 6. Pitch pairs 2 out of 6. Divya 1.5 points out of 6. And Irina Bulmaga 1 point out of 6. Thank you very much, dear friends. Continue following Tata Steel Challengers group. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave your comments. Thank you very much.